Hello everyone, this is just a dad. Today I'm going to show you how to fix these Mr. Coffee 10 cup optimal brew thermal coffee makers. On the left I've got the newer one, and on the right I've got the older one. The older one is model number BVMC-PS-TX91RB. The newer one is BVMC-DT102. So I think Mr. Coffee figured out that on this older one, when you had low water, there's a low water sensor, and when you try to do a brew and there's no water in there, this one will actually say low water now, and it beeps at you. Where this one here, if you try to brew and there's not water in there, it just beeps at you. It doesn't say low water on the display. Now, both of these coffee makers use the exact same water reservoir, and here's that little float that's going to let the coffee maker know if you've got water. And so if you tilt this upside down, you'll see that float should move. Now, hard water deposits could keep that from moving. If that's the case, you're going to have to get some vinegar, distilled white vinegar or just regular vinegar. Fill it up to here and just let it soak. Let it soak overnight, and that should break that free. You may have to get a brush down in there to kind of scrub it a little bit. Now, that top doesn't come off, but you can kind of get something down in there and kind of scrub around that thing. You're going to have to get that free because there's a sensor on the side of it. So that is right there, which is right here. There must be something on the inside of the coffee maker to let it know when it has water. So on the older one, if you press the button and it doesn't start brewing, it just beeps at you, that means that low water sensor needs fixed. I'll go over a couple other things that I've found that I've had to fix. So in the bottom of this brew basket, there is the spring and plunger, and I have lost that little rubber washer. So down in there, that just comes right off, but you can poke it off. You can peel it off, and then you got to go find that because it may have come off in the dishwasher or something. Then you'll put the spring on and then that plunger in, and then you'll put that little washer on there. So I have found that I've had to repair that. I've not had any problems in this brew area. That's the other plunger where the coffee goes down. So when the carafe is out, that plunger right there goes down, and that prevents the coffee from going out. But I've never had a problem with that. The brew head is right there. Never had any problems with that. So if your coffee maker is, say it's putting out weak coffee, or the temperature is really cold, or it's taking a long time to brew, then it could just need to be descaled. You have a clean light that comes on. I've got a separate video to show you how to descale it. But the reason we descale it, here's the heating element out of a coffee maker. It's an aluminum heating element, and the water's going to go through there, get heated, and then shot up over your coffee filter. But hard water will stick. I've got it cut open here. Hard water will just stick to the inside of that heating element and prevent it from heating the water. And it could actually start to close it off completely, and your coffee maker can stop working. So check out that descale video. You may want to let vinegar sit in here overnight and then descale it. But both coffee makers do have a special cleaning mode that you got to put the coffee maker into. I've never had any real problems with the carafe. This is the lid for the carafe. It does have an O-ring right here. I've never had it come off. This is all pretty well worked for me pretty good. I've never had a problem with the carafe. I just have, so when you put this carafe in, make sure that it's nice and square. I have put it in off to the side, and it won't depress. It needs to depress this right here so that the coffee will come out of that filter basket. So it has to go in straight. I have put it in like that, and then it started to overflow over here. So make sure that this is in, the handle should be pointed towards you, and this is all flush around here. Other than those few little things, this has been a very nice coffee maker. I hope this video helps. Check out my other videos, and if you could, please like and subscribe.